Good morning, everybody. Welcome back, Arizona Unplugged channel. Got my cool do-rag. Kind of spotty, but there is sun above me, and I don't want to burn my bald head. So I'm starting on a project today, guys, that I've been pushing off for the last couple weeks because it's kind of sucky, but it has to be done. And this weather that we've been getting, it's probably about 65 degrees right now. It's cooled off. It's been quite windy for the last few days, and it has prompted me to put this project on the front burner. Let me show you. So it is getting colder. Fall is coming, and I need all 3 cords of firewood in there, and I need to cover that with temporary roof, aka a tarp, just for this fall. This is, if you watch my videos way back when, a Shelter Logic shed. It's basically a steel tube frame, as you can see, with this tarp-like material. And last year the weather just destroyed the roof, the wind, the snow, and just nature, the sun. But we still have that end, and we still have the front door with the zipper. So I want to keep that and just cover this with a tarp after I load 3 cords of wood in here on pallets. I've got more of these over there. First I need to get rid of this stuff, get it out of here. I have a cement mixer, an old camp stove, some old metal jerry cans, some buckets, which I needed that the other day. I didn't know I had some out here. The shelving unit, all that stuff will go up towards the shop or covered with a tarp, as these things are. That's my bench grinder on a metal workbench. And this actually came off of my last truck, my I think it was a 2020 Ram 2500 Tradesman. This is the 5th wheel hitch that truck came with. It's never been used. It's in perfect condition, and it's been sitting here under this tarp wrapped up for 2.5 years probably. So I may sell that. I may have this mounted in my 1-ton. Don't know what I want to do with it yet, but it is nice. It's a nice hitch. So anyways, back to the project at hand. I got to fill this with firewood. I want to protect our investment. I know you might be thinking, Vaughn, you're in a forest. How come you have bought firewood? And yes, I did buy this firewood. It cost me with delivery about $1,200, $1,250. I'm glad the truck was able to make it up here. It was a 4-wheel drive dump bed, so he just pulled up right here, dumped it, and took my money and ran. This is our sole heat, guys. We don't have any other sources of heat on this property. It's just wood stoves. I've got 2 of them. One is in the shop behind me, and the other one, of course, is in the cabin. But we're 100% off-grid here, guys. If you're new to the channel, we've had this property for about 6 years, and we just moved here full-time, going on almost 2 months now, about a month and a half. And we're loving it, guys. It is awesome out here. We love this lifestyle. There's so much work to be done, though. So much work. I've still got stuff in the house to do, in the cabin. This takes precedence now that the weather's getting colder. I mean, when we got up this morning, I literally would have had no problem lighting a fire and getting the house warmed up. It was that cold. So it's only going to get colder from here. So I got to get this project done. And now it seems like I'm stalling because I don't want to do it. So I will pause the video here and kind of come in and show you guys the progress as I go. This may be multiple videos. As a matter of fact, I think it will be multiple videos, because I know if I pause this and let the phone set for long enough time, it's just going to stop the recording process, and I got to make a separate video. Anyways, so I guess this is step 1 of a 2 or 3 or 4 or 12 part video series. Vaughn stacking firewood. So I'm hoping the wife and the mother-in-law come out here to give me a hand, but I'm not going to count on it. They got stuff they're doing. So no better time than the present. I'm going to unload this shed, get these tools out, and I think I want to go back up to the cabin and grab our gorilla cart. My plan is wheel the gorilla cart here, load it, and then it's about a 25-foot trip here to the, I don't know, I guess we'll call it a woodshed. This was a storage, only storage, back in the day when we first, well, it was about 4 years ago we put this in. And it did well. Of course the mice and rats got in there, did their pack rat stuff. But all that's cleaned out. I will grab a rake, I will smoothen out. There's peat gravel in the bottom of this for drainage. So I figure with the pallets and the gravel, we'll have no problem with moisture in here. As soon as this tarp gets on, I do have a tarp here. Oh, that's actually the shredded roof of this. You see right there. But I do have these big heavy duty tarps from Home Depot. I've got new ones in the shop. So I'll put a new one over this, weigh it down with stones, maybe some straps. I'm not sure how I want to secure that yet, but it will all be in this video. So this is video 1 of this series of the firewood shed, getting ready for winter. It's coming. I can feel it. I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie. I got the dog Patsy. I don't know if you can see her. She's laying over there. She still is not used to living out here. She always thinks we're leaving her. So she's always close to the vehicles. She said, "You ain't leaving me, sucker." So I will cut the video here, guys. I'm going to get this ready, and I'll come back as soon as I get some progress done. See you in a bit.